Welcome back to Fire Your MD Now Radio. This is not Dr. Peter Glidden. This is Mike Phillips filling in for him, coming at you live from beautiful Camrose, Alberta. And we have a very special guest with us here today. His name is Dr. Justice Wanjala of Gospel Lighthouse Ministries in Nairobi, Kenya. And he is the bishop over a whole lot of churches, and they do work in, I believe, 7 different countries. Dr. Wanjala, welcome to the show. Can you hear me?
Thank you. I hear you.
Excellent, excellent. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Bishop Justice Wanjala. I'm the founder and the presiding bishop of Gospel Lighthouse Church in Kenya, Africa. And we work in 7 countries in East Africa. And our work is to the planting of churches and also to the discipleship to equip the pastors in our country.
And are you experiencing a lot of growth?
We are experiencing a lot of growth in these countries, despite the fact that we have the problems of Muslims fighting the church. But
right.
We are experiencing the growth of the church in East Africa.
Well, that's just wonderful. Like I said earlier on the show, I was speaking to the Minister of State and Finance for the federal Canadian government, and he told me that it's not being reported a lot in the news, but Canada is actually bringing Christians out of Syria and Iraq because they are being slaughtered, and we just don't hear about it on the news. So that's a terrible situation. So, Dr. Wanjala,
yes.
What do you see in Kenya when you look around at the health of your countrymen? What kinds of things are you seeing?
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of difficulties with the people of Kenya when it comes to health because we have problems of medications in hospitals. The government cannot be able to accommodate the people in the hospitals. But, most people right now are affected by cancer, and more others are having problems with eyes because those who come from the sub-Sahara desert, they have a problem of being hot in that area, and the eyes are affected. And so they have a lot of problems. Some of them go blind. But the biggest problems we are having right now is cancer problems in Kenya as a whole.
Go into that.
Yeah, I don't know what is happening right now. It may be because of the food that they eat, but that is the killer number 1 in Kenya. We don't have medication for that.
Right. Okay. So if there's a way that we can get your countrymen nutrified and strengthened so that their eyes will be healthy outside of the medication, that's what we're looking to do here, right?
That would be great for our country in Kenya.
Absolutely. So you know what? We're going to do everything we can to open up that country to longevity. I don't know if we can, but you know what? We're going to try.
We are really looking forward, and we've been doing the research. And I've seen that in Kenya, there's an open door for this activity to come in and be able to be a blessing to our people.
Wonderful. You know what? It's been a real blessing to me and my family. Like I said, all the women in my family lost weight. They look younger. They feel better. We've had, you mentioned cancer and poor eye health. Well, I've seen... my wife, she had a doubling in vision in about 3 months using longevity products. And so, the medications, they're good when they're necessary, but quite honestly, if we can go this route, I think that you'll find that your people will be very happy.
And as I say, that will be a big blessing for people in Kenya because they don't have any way out, and that will be a big blessing for them to have this activity coming to our country and having more education to help them understand how it's working in their lives.
Well, let's see what we can do, Bishop
Wanjala. Testimonies here. I've had testimonies in Canada, especially in Camrose. Yesterday, when I came for the meeting, I've had so many people giving us some information and some testimonies how their bodies are working out, and some of them walking without canes, and that has really impressed me, and I'm excited and looking forward for this product to be in our country.
You know what? We're going to do everything we possibly can. Let's see how this pans out. And I'm really looking forward to developing a relationship with you guys, and we'll just do whatever we can. But you know what, Bishop Wanjala, we have a friend who once he opens a door, nobody can close it.
That is a good friend. That's a good friend, and we look forward for this friend that when he opens the door of Kenya, no man can shut that door.
No man, no force. All right.
And I am so happy that you know that man.
I am too. It's made a big difference. Yeah, absolutely. So, you know what? Actually, the friend that we're speaking of, I never really had much to do with him in my life, but he wouldn't leave me alone.
That's right. That's right.
So sometimes you just can't get away from your calling, right? So
that's right. That's right. You cannot get away, brother, and it's coming. It's coming.
Right on. We're so glad to have you on the show. So you're going to be speaking at Solid Rock Church in Camrose on Sunday. Is that correct?
On Sunday morning.
Okay, so if you're in the Edmonton area, if anybody out there listening is in the Edmonton, Camrose area, and you want to come and meet Bishop Wanjala of Nairobi, Kenya, he will be speaking at Solid Rock Church, and they are a bunch of really good people. They will welcome you right in, and you'll meet a lot of people that are using longevity products in that church that have gotten their health and the health of their family back all around them. Pastor Colin there actually put a video up one Sunday morning of Dr. Wallach talking to Benny Hinn for his whole church. So, if you're out there listening and looking to get longevity going in your town, approach the churches, because we have men like Bishop Wanjala here, and he really cares about his countrymen. And the church is an organization that can band together as brothers and sisters and pool their resources and try to make it happen. And the beautiful thing about that is once that happens, longevity will start paying them, and they can turn around and take that money and put it into programs to mineralize and nutritionalize the homeless and people that can't afford it, and get them on their feet and get them in their right mind, body working correctly, heart working correctly. And this will be a game changer if we can make it happen, and we are going to do everything in our power possible. So if you're in the Edmonton, Camrose area on Sunday, this coming Sunday, you can see Bishop Justice Wanjala speaking at Solid Rock Church Sunday morning. So would you like to say hi to your family back home?
Yeah, I would like to say hi to my family back home and the family of Kenyans that are here in Canada. I want to say hi to them, and I'm looking forward for this program to be in Kenya, and I want them also to continue praying that this program comes to our country to be able to help our people, and especially the people who cannot afford and who cannot be able to reach even medication. This will be a blessing to us in Kenya as a nation. And I've already even emailed the government officials to let them know that this coming is on our way coming. So we are really expecting.
You just made my day, Bishop Wanjala, and I'd like to give a big shout out to your family and friends back in Nairobi, Kenya. I got one more thing to say to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. So
hey, I got a birthday present
my happy birthday. You have made my day.
I got a present for you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
we're gonna present you with one canister of Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0.
Oh, thank you so much, and thank you, my brother.
Absolutely. See, when you get back to Africa, you're going to be jitterbugging around like crazy. You're going to have so much energy.
This is the thing. I was telling my friends here, Don and Mel, I was telling them here that I need to have that one team to go with in Kenya. And now God has caused a miracle. Now I'm going with it.
Well, you're a blessing to Camrose here. Thank you so much for coming and spending time with our people. And I'm sure that there's going to be people from Solid Rock here going over there to visit you and speak at some of your churches or whatever the case might be. Bishop Wanjala, thank you so much for coming on the show. We're going to let you go, and God bless you and Godspeed in all your endeavors, sir.
Thank you, and God bless you too.
Take care, my friend. We will talk to you later and get you that can of Tangy Tangerine. So that was Bishop Justice Wanjala of Nairobi, Kenya, and he is wanting to nutrify his countrymen. And that's how this works. Now, I'd like to say this. If you're a distributor out there and you want to get things going, hang on there, Raphael in El Paso. I'm going to get to you. But if you're a distributor and you want to start making things happen, get out in your community, speak to your state reps, speak to your congressman, speak to the local, the PTA. If you're in Canada, get an appointment with your member of parliament and people on city council. Do a meeting. Get this message out there. Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden will be coming back to Raphael and Gail after this. Welcome back, everybody. We're live on Fire Your MD Now Radio. Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. And, man, that is my favorite lead-in song on the whole show. Every time I hear the theme from Hawaii Five-0, I want to jump on a drum set and go nuts. Call-in line is 1-844-374-5433. Once again, that's 1-844-374-5433. Now, if you're only just hearing about us for the first time and you want to get involved with Youngevity, you want to learn how to buy your products at cost, you want to learn how to not pay shipping fees, and if you want to learn how to take the products and what to take for your particular needs, I got a number for you. It's 1-800-705-6892. 1-800-705-6892. And with that, we're going to go over to Raphael in El Paso, Texas. Are you there, Raphael?
Yes, I'm here.
Excellent. What can I do you for today?
First of all, hi, Mike. I had an accident. I fractured my jaw.
That's no fun.
No, not at all. Actually, it's my first time in my 41 years that I fractured bone of any part of my body.
Well, that's a pretty good track record, man. I've broke my leg, a finger, an arm.
Really? Well, so you've been there, and
oh yeah.
But the jaw is a little bit different because, with your mouth you do a lot of things.
Yeah, you gotta eat, right? You gotta talk. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, one of the most important things is that. So it's been a life-changing experience, and yesterday I was browsing on the web trying to find information on how to heal correctly, and I came upon Youngevity. So and I'm intrigued. I'm in.
Okay.
And I want to know. I know that fractures cannot be. You cannot. How do you say this? Accelerate the process. Time is. You can just make things. You can just make your fracture heal correctly, but you can make it heal faster. That's one reality that I've become to understand.
You know what?
So,
hang on a second now. I've
sure.
seen people that their doctor told them, say they had a cracked rib, and their doctor told them 6 months. I've seen them absolutely fine in 3.
Well, if that is the case, then that's even better news.
All right, Raphael. Yeah, okay, here's the deal. How much do you weigh, my friend?
Okay, I weigh around, I think right now I'm on 155.
Uh-huh.
And I'm in pretty good shape. I've done exercise all my life, gym, cardio, you name it. So I'm in pretty good shape. I used to drink, used to smoke. Now I don't, after this accident. And that's something that's one of the positive sides of this that I'm looking at. That's something that I wanted to, quit for quite some time. And this is the perfect moment to do it. So, I'm trying to figure out which products to take so I can, start my healing process correctly.
Okay,
I'm already doing it, but I have a lot of. I want to do with longevity products.
Yeah, you know what? You're not going to find anything better out there. The regular host of this show is Dr. Peter Glidden, and for years he actually worked for a company that made high-grade nutraceuticals that were only sold to doctors, okay? High-grade vitamin supplements that only doctors could buy. And the stuff that we're using with longevity, he said, completely blows away all of it. Now, Dr. Wallach has made this the same way that you would dose an animal. It's the same thing. It's based on 100 pounds body weight, okay? So if you want to support and promote the healthy structure and function of your bones, specifically speed up the healing of your jaw, the best way that you can go that I know is to get yourself one healthy start pack per 100 pounds body weight. We got a break coming up, Raphael. I hear the music, but I want you to stay right there because I've got a few more instructions for you. So hang on, we'll be right back, and then we'll get to Gail. Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. We're live. Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden, having a great day here in Camrose, Alberta. We're talking to Raphael in El Paso, Texas. He's got a fractured jaw, and that ain't no fun whatsoever. It sounds like you're talking pretty good, though, Raphael.
Well, yes.
Here's what we do. Sorry, go ahead.
I stutter a little bit.
Okay, well, that's not too big a problem. But here's the deal. What we do is holistic, okay? All we do is we give you the information. You do things right. You got to skip out a few different foods in your diet, and you've got to add a few foods, but it's going to be, how's this? Lots of steak, butter, salt, eggs, all the stuff that guys love, and doctors say don't eat it.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, so we're going to do a holistic approach here, and what that means is we don't just target the jaw, okay? When you use longevity products, everything starts working correctly. Your heart, your lungs, your kidneys, your thyroid, because for the first time in your life, you're getting all those nutrients. Now, did my producer give you a phone number?
Yes, he did.
Did you write it down?
Yes, I did.
Okay, call that number after the show, and I'm going to deal with you personally on this one, Raphael. Sound good?
Yeah, sure, great.
Okay, so this show is over in about half an hour. Give me a call, and I will help you out, my friend. And now I got a new friend in Texas.
Okay, great, Mike. So I'll call in about half an hour.
Sounds good. I'm going to let you go, Raphael. I'll talk to you in a bit, and we're going to jump over to Gail in Mississippi. Gail, how you doing?
Doing good, thanks. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I get maybe 2 months of nice weather in this province that I live in on the whole year. So right now it's pretty tropical compared to what we usually get. So, the short skirts come out and the weather is nice and everybody's very happy around here. Gail, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. So what's on your mind, Gail?
I have a friend who has been with longevity for a very short time. She stopped her gluten intake, and she's on the minerals, and she's doing the enzymes. But she said it's causing that she's going to the bathroom a lot, and it's causing a lot of bleeding. Is there anything that you can do to stop the bleeding?
Is she just taking the enzymes and the minerals?
She's doing 2 tablespoons of calcium at night.
Okay, yeah, okay. Most of the time, in my experience, the calcium is really hard for people to digest if they have a compromised small intestine due to gluten consumption, okay? So, there's a couple of different things that we can do to promote the health of her body to stop the diarrhea, okay? And a couple of things she can do for that is that she can take less of it at a time, take a little bit less of the OsteoFX at a time to increase the absorption. Okay, because if she's getting a lot of diarrhea, that's probably why she's experiencing a little bit of bleeding. So, there's different ways that you can do that too. She can take glutamine, a little bit of glutamine, a few teaspoons a day will help with that. Also, interestingly enough, strawberry extract will help with diarrhea. So if she can do that. But you know what? It honestly, when I started doing, and like you say, she's only been on it a short amount of time, right?
Yeah, right.
So also what she can do is she can take aloe vera juice, and that will help to heal her small intestine. And you can get that just about anywhere. And, it's a good way to go because gluten absolutely destroys you, and people just don't get it. They just don't get it. I saw a news piece on how many people are gluten-free but don't even know what it's about. I played it on the show, actually. It wasn't a news piece. It was on Jimmy Kimmel Live. And they were making fun of the fact that all these people were going gluten-free, but they didn't even know what it was. Well, what I noticed about that is everybody that they asked on the street if they were gluten-free that said yes, they were all very healthy looking. So they didn't even need to know how to spell gluten as long as they stopped eating it. That was what made the difference. So if you can have your friend take her products a little bit more slowly and with food, that can help as well.
Okay, with food, okay.
Yep. So you just signed her up, did you?
Yeah, she's a preferred customer right now, but as soon as her digestive tract gets healed, I'm sure she will become a dealer.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know what?
She was having real bad heartburn, too. That's what really got her to started on the enzymes, because she was having the reflux real bad. Yep. And we've kind of helped out with peppermint oil and warm water and the enzymes.
Okay. For her stomach acids, she's going to need calcium and salt, right? She's going to have to up her salt intake. Did you tell her that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just keep holding her hand, Gail, and work with her, because sometimes people can get discouraged, and, it works for everybody but me, right? And, people will get that attitude, but you know what? How old is this woman?
50s.
Yeah, see, so she's got a lot of years of damage to overcome, and that doesn't always happen overnight. So, if we can just get her to stay the course, she's going to see, like for me, I had tremendously bad acid reflux. I mean, I had to have Zantac in the truck everywhere I went. But I honestly haven't taken a Zantac or a Pepto-Bismol or anything like that in probably about 3 years. So, it took a little time till I was able to actually absorb these products, but it does happen. And that's what she's got to understand. So keep her listening to the show. And maybe if you can, show her some of Dr. Glidden's webinars. Are you an insider?
No, not yet.
Okay, yeah, just head on over to drglidden.com and become an insider, and there are hours and hours and hours of some of the best information that a person could have, and from my experience, all of it works. So, you just got to really hold her hand, and what will happen is she will start experiencing things in her body, and it'll just occur to her that something's changing, or she'll have better energy. Has she reported any good things yet?
Not really yet, because so much is wrong. Poor thing, she's had like a hip. She's got screws in her hip.
Oh yeah.
She's got like real bad osteoporosis, so she's just like in dire need of these products, and her intestines are so torn up right now that she can't really take a lot at one time. But as you say, little by little, it'll get better. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Have her sip on some aloe vera juice. Aloe vera has wonderful healing properties, and that might go a long way in this case. I'm not totally 100% on that, but that's what I would do. I have a friend. Sorry?
I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you, she's drinking distilled water, too. Does that do anything bad?
I don't believe so. No, if she's nutrified, she'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. No, she'll be fine. So, you know what? You're a really good friend to take her down this path. How long have you been doing longevity?
Since 2012, and I'm telling you, Commander, I do not have carpal tunnel anymore. The eye twitches are gone. My asthma, I'm off all my drugs.
You too, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's phenomenal. I love these products.
I got to correct you, though. I'm not the commander. This is not Mark Denning. It's Mike Phillip.
Oh, Mike, I'm so sorry.
That's
Forgive
okay.
me.
You know what? I've been called worse things than Mark Denning.
So funny.
Mark Denning's a great guy, and he's a longevity rep. So, just like you were saying with the carpal tunnel syndrome, I had the same thing going on. And I had only been on the products maybe 2 months, and I was at work, and it used to be that I had a lot of pain in my wrist anytime I went to do anything. And then it was just like one day it just vanished, and I didn't even notice it at first, but I had a white lump on the inside of my wrist about the size of a nickel, and I was working away, and I all of a sudden realized, hey, I ain't got no pain in my hand, so I went out and took my glove off, and the white lump was gone, and I'm guessing it was probably about the same way for you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. I had a big old lump on the side of my wrist. I'm kind of bony anyway, so it was a big bone. And now it's pretty much gone. I still have like a little bit of the bone sticking out, but, it's just incredible. It's just incredible. The pain is gone.
That is so awesome, Gail. I love hearing these stories. And you know, okay, so it was so easy for you to get rid of this carpal tunnel syndrome, right? Like, it just happens so fast. And the same thing for me. Doesn't that make you mad when you hear that they want to open people up and do surgery on that? It's like, are you serious?
Oh, I know. It just makes me want to go hurt somebody because it's so archaic.
Yeah, it is, yeah. But you know what? Let the cavemen be cavemen, and we will be the enlightened ones. And we will lead our people out into the promised land of health recovery.
Amen.
Have you? Tell me this: are you quite active with longevity? Or are you just talking to friends and family right now, or? No,
I have really started getting serious within the last, I'd say, 6 months.
Yeah.
We have 2 great teachers here. Mike Ponder and Lorraine Williamson, and they are just doing a phenomenal job here in Jackson. So, yeah, I'm on the road. I'm going to be a millionaire one day.
Yeah, that's awesome. You know what? I wish you were in my downline with that attitude. But you know what? Like you said, if you have good teachers in amongst you, it is invaluable. It's absolutely invaluable, because if people don't know, if you want to make money off this business, there's a way to do it. And, you know, so by them showing you, and then you can go out there and show other people, you know what? You are going to be a millionaire. It's going to happen.
You bet.
God bless you, Gail.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thanks for calling the show. You take care of yourself. We're going to let you go. Like I said, this is Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden, and I am not the regular host of this show. Dr. Glidden, we need to be really thankful for him and what he does, because the amount of time that he gives to his people and his downlines, and even just anybody listening to the show, is absolutely invaluable. Mike Phillip filling in for the ever awesome Dr. Peter Glidden. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back to Fire Your MD Now Radio. Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. And before the break, I was just talking, I'm not a gusher or a butt kisser, but I really do appreciate Dr. Glidden. He has gone out time after time out of his way to help with different things, and a big reason why longevity is as successful and spreading as fast as it is because of Dr. Glidden and this radio show. So remember, all you longevity distributors out there, I'm just like you. It's actually a big thrill for me to be hosting this radio show. It's really funny, because I started out working on trucks and just looking for a way to fix my family and get their health back. And I was, laying on a creeper underneath a fuel tank many times listening to this show, and I never in a million years thought that I would end up guest hosting. But that being said, I used to listen to a lot of Alex Jones, and big ups to Alex for having Dr. Glidden on his show the other day. Big ups to Mike Rivero as well for having me on to talk about longevity. But Alex is fond of saying, you got to get on the field. You got to get out there and do something. Well, I got on the field and I started doing things, and my family's health is getting better all the time. And you can talk about how bad things are, because there's a lot of bad things happening. I mean, face it, there's Christians getting slaughtered by ISIS overseas. There's these attacks in Gaza and Israel. And let me tell you this, too, on the whole Israel-Gaza thing. I just don't like murderers. I don't care where you're from. I don't care if you're Palestinian or Israeli. I don't like murderers. I don't like anybody taking somebody's life for any political reason. I think it's wrong. I don't care where you're from. I want you to get your health back and love your family and be able to look after your finances. And I think that is a good attitude. July 20th, Cordova, Tennessee, 90 for Life tour with Dr. Joel Wallach. July 21st, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Dr. Joel Wallach. So if you're in Tennessee on the 20th and 21st, you have a chance to see the great Dr. Joel Wallach. And the man is absolutely amazing. He's a super genius and quirky, as geniuses can be. But when he was here, we became really good friends, and I can get a hold of him anytime, and he's always got time to hear what I need or have to say, and we really appreciate Dr. Wallach. So, I started out with this little meeting. We've upsized. It's kind of leveled out, but we've got new people coming all the time. Do something. Become a Dr. Glidden insider. Go to drglidden.com. For $20 a month, you can get access to countless hours of information that could save your life. $20. $20, that's it. So, you want to have materials to show people. You want to be prepared. You want to be ready to have answers yourself. And that is the best way to do it. And if you're a student and you want to learn, the information is out there. And when you do, you're going to see people feeling better and getting better all around you, and you will love your life, and people will be very thankful to have met you. Happens to me all the time. I've made so many new friends since I got involved with this, and I wouldn't trade them for the world. In fact, it's been kind of a total lifestyle change in a big way. You don't realize how it is to feel good when you're used to feeling like crap all the time. Well, you know what? Get on board. Longevity, we're here for you. I hear the music, and that means we're at the end of another Fire Your MD Now Philip Friday. God bless Canada. God bless America. And God bless you.